And good morning, everybody. We are live on YouTube, guys, here on Discord. FYI, I see we're not in the right room because nobody can see us talking, but I'm gonna move quickly downstairs. All right, then you should be able to see us. Good morning, good morning. See, we've a couple of guys watching already. I hope you guys had a good Friday and good start to your weekend. It is now just after 9 a.m. local time here in Johannesburg, South Africa. So thank you for joining us. And as you can see, I'm busy prepping already. We've been up a while just chatting and enjoying ourselves. Very interesting. And yeah, so we're busy setting up. And so Flight 737, I'm not sure if your comment is still available because you did it a while ago. But yeah, I also think this is a nice route. First time in my life I'm going to fly it. And we're going to enjoy it, I'm sure. So let's continue setting up 234 at 51. And we have our alignment, so that's fine then. And 575 on the trim.
Trim up.
Right, that's Uncle John that we can see there through the buildings. He's parked on the other side. Let's start loading our packs up. And then we're basically almost ready to go. Here's another buddy. Beautiful place. Hello, Steve. Good morning.
All loaded up and you are good to go.
Uncle John?
Yes, sir.
So you are telling me that you're ready to go, right?
I'm actually pushing back now, Nika, because
All
I've
right.
got a fair bit of way to come down
Okay,
to
all right.
where you are.
Good, good, good. I'm closing doors. I'm going to call pushback and then I'm going to start my APU. So, yeah, I'll join you just now.
Okay, sir. Be with you shortly.
Okay.
Boarding is now complete. Flight attendants prepare the cabin.
Hallo Indra.
Verify arm door standby for all call.
Goeiemôre, welkom.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect. tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
I forgot to do my automatic unicom. I'm just quickly filling in the gaps here.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Before start procedure.
Walk around completed. Before start procedure. Before start procedure completed.
Start number 2 engine.
Starting number 2 engine.
Steve, yes we do. I'll read it to you quickly. Basically, in the previous version there was a problem with VNAV. So what happened is when you are flying an RNP approach, it would basically not descend when it reaches the path, and no, so there was that little issue there. It would also stay in VNAV instead of switching over to the RNP code. So basically that was what was addressed in this fix. And then there's another thing. It's the switch between VNAV path and VNAV alt that had a problem that had to be fixed. Hello David.
Starter cutout.
Start number 1 engine.
Starting number 1 engine.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
(25N2). Starter cutout. Engine start procedure completed.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Okay, I'm happy.
Flaps 5 set.
Ready to taxi. There's our pin, let's go.
Taxi lights on.
Morning all.
Hallo, hallo Anthony. Gaan het goed?
Goed vandaag.
Ja, lekker.
Lekker reën.
Yep. Ah, yeah, Steve, yeah, yeah. Now you know. I can't believe it. Check this. I'm beating Uncle John. He's always in front of me.
Negative.
What?
I shall wait for you to go first, sir.
Thank you so much. Before takeoff procedure.
Before takeoff procedure.
Hello, Christoph.
Flight attendants prepare for takeoff.
Before takeoff procedure completed.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
Yeah, guys, I'm sorry I didn't stream last night. I was just too tired. The last 4 weeks have been a bit rough in my work and personal life, so I had to take a night off, just relax a bit. And I'm feeling so much better for it this morning, so much. Anthony, it is pouring down here at this moment. You have no idea how much. It is pouring.
Yeah, I wouldn't say we're having heavy rain, but it is raining. Not hard.
Yeah,
Not
but
hard.
consistent. It is just coming down in bucket loads now.
This dark.
Ah. Okay, Uncle John, I am going to just check WebEye. Just want to reload it, make sure we've got all clear to go. Yeah, there's no other traffic or anything. So let me send my notice. Then I'm leaving. I'll tell you when I go.
Stabilized.
3 minutes, sir.
Yes, please. It's not that big an issue today because we've got 2 runways. We can make a plan. So 2 minutes, 3 minutes, your choice.
Let's stick to what we normally do. 3 minutes.
I think so. That's a good choice.
On runway 36, center.
Toga.
Takeoff thrust set. Knots. Throttle hold. V1. Rotate.
Yeah, rotate.
Positive rate.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Come on, day.
Runway turn off, lights off. Flaps 1 set. Flaps up. And set. Thousand to level off.
Right, we have a restriction of 8,000 foot here, so we're just going to let the FMC sort that out for us. David, most landings are always done at flap 30 because your chance of survival when you have to do a go around is that much better. Okay, doesn't mean you're going to die if you do a go around when you do 40, but it's the flaps 40 is reserved for very short runways, usually by the coast, or with some other event like in the weather or something where you need to brake and stop early. It's for auto land purposes you can use 30 or 40, but the most comfortable one is always 30. That's why most landings are always done on 30, you see. And then 40 is a rarity. It's done on occasion because of a specific need, some of which I've mentioned. Christoph, yeah, I see a few guys have mentioned flashing lines and things. I presume Zibo is on it. He'll fix it. But you're not the only one that mentioned extra lines and things. And flashing. Let's see if we've got the flashing here still. version or two ago, you see this is still flashing, and not much, not as much as it was, but there you see this is also still flashing. Yeah, that also jumped around. I saw that was also mentioned. In other words, I am 100% confident Zibo is aware of it. He'll fix it when the time comes for it to be fixed.
What a beautiful morning.
Absolutely. I'm so glad I've got authors in this area now.
Oh, it's a game changer.
Yeah.
Your aftershave smells divine.
You know the one thing that I don't have, Uncle John?
Tell me.
I don't have coffee with me.
Coffee?
Yeah, I really need coffee now.
Yeah, me too.
I'll give it another minute or 5 and then I'll quickly go let's get a bit higher and see everything
Yeah,
works
I
out.
need to get above 10.
Christoph, I am. I really like them. I know a couple of guys really hate them, but you know, each to their own. I like them. I like what it does. I guess anybody can tell you it's not perfect. You know, there are anomalies and things. But I'm happy with them. If you want to try it out, just go get the demo. It runs for 20 minutes. You know, take the Cessna and go fly a little bit with it. See if you like it. If you like it, you do. If you don't, you don't.
I suppose the clouds would be great if you've got a relatively weak machine that can't handle the other ones.
Yeah, could be, could be. I'm using Vulkan at this point in time.
Approaching transition.
That's weird. I haven't heard of something like that. But like most add-ons and stuff, go to the developer's Discord, ask him. That's very weird, strange.
Transition altitude.
Dimitri's your man, Steve, for
Yeah.
both those in Canada, I would say.
Yeah, the other night he actually said to me Arc is now the best one. So I tried a few Arc tiles, we'll see. Hello Giovanni. Good morning. Approximately 2 years ago when I tried the authors for Canada, the more north you went, it was a mess. I gave up on it. I couldn't handle it. It was really, really bad. And I tried all three the major contributors as source for those pictures. They didn't work.
Right, I'm on my way to get the coffee, Nika.
Alright, yeah, I hear there's movement in the kitchen. I'll wait until I get a gap to go and make coffee in peace, then I'll go. Hello, Reggie. Oh, David, I'll have to try Canada again. Good morning, Mark. I beg your pardon, sorry. Christoph, it's all these C++ changes, and obviously when bugs are then detected, it's a hell of a big job to translate a million lines of code that was written in XLUA into C++. You know, and if you look at the changes now in 7A that we're flying now, all with VNav and RNP and stuff like that, there's even still holds, arcs, a whole bunch of things that's mentioned that is still not perfect with the new C++ code. So, I mean, some of it worked perfectly with XLUA, but changing it over to C++ is going to take a while, eh? I like the landscape flight 737. They have obviously now flown out of my orthos. This is now default again. Somewhere there the orthos stopped. There's still some orthos and then stopped. Mark, the wing vortices are included with the Zibo, but it is set to be more realistic, so it takes longer and it doesn't give that wow factor that you get with a normal flight sim aircraft. Way back in the day, I spoke to Twixter about it because he obviously tweaked it in the flight model and things. And his answer was very simple. He said to me, when they're supposed to
I
be
hear that
there,
you
they
are
will
very
be there.
destroyed.
So I've seen it many times in the 2-3 years that I've been flying this aircraft, since 2017 now. About 4 years now. Yeah, getting there. So anyway, it will be there when it needs to be there. If it doesn't need to be there, it won't. Twixter just toned them down a bit. It's not like some of these other flight sim aircraft. Hello, Rain. Mark, it should have everything, but change your weather and go try again. All I can say. I don't know. I don't really sit and watch those things. It's only in a replay that I see them sometimes. So you're welcome to go check. If you feel it doesn't work, go to the forum, put it there, because that's the only place Twixter is gonna see it. I don't think Twixter sits and watch my streams all day. I mean, he does sometimes, but not every one of them. I do too many, and it's a slip, man. So if he's busy with something, he's not going to see what the query is here. You'll have to put it on the forum. Jibs, good morning. Just taken off. We on our way from Antalya to Damascus, so we still have quite a way to go. About an hour's flight remaining. That's where we are at now. Yeah, I think that will be a nice one. And the weather engine, I think, is also it's going to be a big leap. Big leap forward. Ah, okay. Jibs, you must have a good sleep when you get there. I enjoy it. Thanks, Paul. Mark, chart Fox for the VATSIM guys, but it doesn't include all the charts. And if you are used to Jefferson, it's going to confuse the hell out of you. It's going to take some retraining in your mind to actually use it properly, because some of it is just not standard to what we used to. If it is at all possible, rather stick with Jefferson and Navigraph. Here's a question. This is me honestly asking. What about Nav Data Pro? Do they not give charts? I know they give the AirAx, but I'm not sure if they give charts. I haven't checked on that. Maybe look at that.
To level off.
Go.
Right. Nav Data Pro. The Lido guys. I think it's Lido, Lufthansa, from Aerosoft. Have a look. See, I'm not sure that they've got charts, but go have a look. Nav Data Pro is the only other one I would think would work. That is interesting. Let me go have a look see. Now I've really made myself curious. Here you go. Check. Chart 1 day access. Charts 1 day access. I beg your pardon. 1 month access. Complete 1 year access. 58. It's much cheaper than Navigraph, eh? Nav data per bundle. 1 year charts and FMS data. 13 cycles. Wow. Okay. I tried Nav Data Pro, the ERAC ones, you know, Nav Data, before I used Navigraph, but I've kind of standardized on Navigraph now.
The question is, do they have the facility for planning your routes and all that other good stuff you get with Navigraph?
See, I don't know. Let's have a look. See, this is what their one looked like. Now, I'm not sure if they still use the leader. I presume they do. So it's obviously not going to look the same as ours, but I mean, if you can get used to this, might work. Yeah, Steve, I don't know. I see what you see, I know what you know now, so I'd have to see an ILS chart or something, man. Come on. No, I don't know.
Check out your clouds, Nico.
I'll check just now, so anyway, I don't know, guys. Go, you know, if you're adventurous, go try it. Let us know. You know, it's honestly the first time I know that they have charts. I haven't used them in many years, so thank you for that. My clouds are gone, so I had beautiful clouds up until a minute or so ago. Let's have a look, see outside. Yeah, I've flown out underneath them, eh? Aircraft carrier. Ooh. You're welcome. You're welcome. Right, when is top off descent? 186 nautical miles. I think that's enough time for me to quickly go try and make some coffee.
I've got mine.
Yeah, lucky man. Renee and Shanae has left to fetch her mom and go do some shopping. So it's me and Reinhard here. I don't have anybody else to ask, so I'll have to go do myself. I'll check you guys in 5 minutes or so.
I hope you're not looking for sympathy.
No, only you think that, Uncle John. I'm beyond that already. Okay, I'll be back in a short while.
Morning, Reggie. Nice to see you bringing up the rear.
Good morning, John. Yeah, you're a bit quick off the mark, but I continued. How are you?
Yeah, I'm very well, thank you. Thanks for asking.
Oh, it's nice to be back in Turkey. I just wish it was real.
Beautiful. I love Turkey. And Cyprus, for that matter.
Yeah, I went to Cyprus once. I wasn't really mad on it. It's just a bit too Englishy for me where I went. Should have tried Northern Cyprus, really.
I did both.
Yeah, enjoyed it.
Oh, loved it. And I went to the top of the Panhandle, right up to the end.
Oh, right, yeah, we hired a car, but they gave us an old banger. It's a bit late to find out, really. It didn't break down, but it weren't good. The brakes weren't brilliant. And we went up the Troodos Mountains as well.
I went into the no man's land as well. And we could see in the distance people with guns. So we turned around and got back out of there.
Oh, right. Yeah, so yeah, it was nice. As I say, I like Turkey. One of the people that we meet up with in Turkey has been posting pictures. They went out straight away. 176 returns, John, to Dalaman, the flights, straight off.
Dead cheap, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose they just wanted to get people on the aeroplanes just starting up again. So they obviously took the opportunity.
Absolutely.
So next year, hopefully.
I'm going to do the Canadian leg 2 after this. I've done 1, and then I believe you're on 3 next, aren't you?
No, 4. I've done 2 now. I did the Kelowna one twice. I wanted to do it again, but yeah, so I'm 4. So I'll wait for you to catch up if you like, because I think Kevin's on 4 as well now. So I've just aligned. But yeah, it's a nice little tour. It's not too long either.
I enjoyed that first leg.
Yeah, I've done that one a few times before that flight. It's a good flight, that one.
Very tricky approach, that.
You came in on the RNAV, did you?
On the RNAV 1.5.
Yeah, it's not easy. It's really offset.
Yeah. I got some amazing photographs out of that, and I put it up on the Facebook.
Yeah, I saw them. They were good. Good ones of the landing. We're not on the stream at the moment, are we? And then NIKAS gone.
Of course we're on the stream.
Still, what our voice is still.
Yes, everybody's listening to you.
Are you sure? I thought he muted us when he left.
I rather doubt it. He doesn't normally.
Yeah, I've just checked. You're right.
What, somebody's confirmed they can hear you?
I can see the icons popping up on Facebook, on YouTube when you talk.
Okay. Our dulcet tones. Anyway, as we're streaming, have you had any trouble with the throttle, John, firing up when you put VNAV on?
Negative, sir.
It didn't do it this time, but twice I had it on the latest version, but it might just be me. But wasn't getting it, but this flight was all right. Let's see how it goes.
No, it's time again for me to make a copy of my X-Plane. It's running beautifully. I like to keep a backup copy of a perfectly running X-Plane.
Yeah, I once it's running, I'll copy the latest one and save it.
I'm not talking about Zibo, I'm talking about X-Plane, everything, the whole lot.
Oh yeah, mine's on disk, so I don't think I've got space for it either.
I've got a little bit of space.
Just a bit.
That's why I mentioned the panhandle, because I'm just about to go right up the end where I drove up to.
Oh yeah, I see you.
There's a little island just off the end, which you can't get to. I went as far as I could up there.
Morning, Kevin.
Hello.
Hello, Kevin. Just to let you know, sir,
Fine.
that problem's been resolved. Mako sorted it. It was a corrupt leg.
Oh, okay, great stuff.
I did leg 1 last night. I'm going to do 2 and 3 after this one.
Okay. I missed the flight again.
Yeah.
The answer, sir, is get out of bed in the morning.
I am.
Well, I did, John, but you'll run off. You left at 15:15.
I'm out of bed at 5 o'clock every morning, John, but I have certain things to see to.
Let me just get my violin out.
Are you likely to be flying with Uncle John in the near future? What a nice guy.
I've actually got one and a banjo.
I've got the guitars. No violin though. What cruise have you got, John? 350?
Say again, sir?
350, your cruise?
Yes, sir.
Hey, Reggie. Earth calling planet Reginator. He was just saying, I think, that on the ground when he selected VNAV, his engine spooled up, and I was just wondering whether...
I haven't heard Escobar for a very long time.
Oh, Nico, did you try any more save situations?
IR muted. Okay, sorry guys, sorry. Okay, I didn't realize I was muted on the stream. So, okay, I'm back, and what we're discussing is the safe flight situations, and there you can see that it actually now gives you a little bit of a hint as to where the safe flight was made. So it tells you the waypoint that you're going to, the altitude, and it also tells you your flight plan idea of the departure and the arrival. So that's excellent. Paul, we'll give it another minute or two, and then we'll make another one, and we'll go through the list of them. We'll test all 8 before we land. Okay, I mean it's relevant for a test, not necessarily that we're going to use them, but it would be nice to see.
So
that's non-public, eh?
Yeah, this is the non-public.
So when you pass that, is it ban waypoint?
Yes, it will change to another one. So it will change now to Bravo. So if we click there, it says Bravo 35,000. That's neat, eh? Really, really cool.
Excellent.
It's such a practical thing. I'm amazed it hasn't been implemented, long before. But I never thought of it. But now that I know it's there, it's like, why didn't we think of this earlier?
This is why we're grateful to have Paul and Mac there. I'm very good at sourcing all this info out.
By the way, guys, my coffee is brilliant. Oh man, even if I have to say so myself, I'm loving this.
All you're missing now is a stroop.
A what? Sorry, Anthony?
Stroop cookie.
Well, yeah.
Stroop waffle.
Yeah. Shanae made us little flapjack pancakes yesterday, or the day before actually. We ate on 2 days, so it was the day before yesterday. My goodness, it's lovely.
I do that every weekend, almost.
For
breakfast.
Out of interest, what have you set your altitude at, Nico?
4,600 is the intercept.
Thank you.
Okay, and the decision altitude is 2222. Sorry, 2220. 2220.
Do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got all that. $111.1.
Yes. For the frequency, yes. We're getting closer. I have 0 clouds over here, Uncle John. Nothing.
Yeah, pretty similar here.
And you can see we're flying over some kind of a semi-desert area.
But I'm still extremely happy with what we've got.
Yeah, for sure. Right, slowing down for DD, and it's happening.
Right, I've just started my top of descent, Nika.
Excellent, Uncle John. Yeah, it looks okay to me too, Steve. I'll quickly just refresh my weather this side and I can show you guys. Yeah, no, cover, okay, 29 degrees. Okay, that has changed. Just update this thing quickly. 29. Whoa, whoa. Forecast. So now 18 and 1020 still the same. 1012, I mean.
I've got 1012.
Yeah, I just misspoke. Thank you, Uncle John. And yeah, the rest looks fine. We've got 5 knots of wind, 070 at 5 knots. We're gonna take 5 right as usual. Not a problem. It looks so dry over here. I take it it's mostly desert, eh?
The majority of it, yeah.
Oh my goodness, David, that's an interesting find. That, wow. Well, I tell you what, I spent the time with Uncle John last night guiding him into that CYXT Kitimat airport, and you do anyway come in high. If you get to the final approach fix, you need to be gear down, flaps 15 and at least 180 knots or lower, because you are really in that final phase where it's visual, you are forced to nosedive. You know, so regardless of that error of yours, don't feel bad. You still have to nosedive and you still have to break through the clouds. We had 400-foot cover when I came in there, and Uncle John had the same. And you literally have to nosedive to get under the clouds so you can actually see. I tell you what, Uncle John did a brilliant landing afterwards. It was super cool, but it's a trick. That is a very tricky approach onto runway 15 at that airport. It's just not easy. Nothing wrong with that. As long as you landed safely at the end and you could log your flight, everybody's happy.
Can we have another save, please?
Approaching transition.
Yes, please. Thank you.
I've not tried it myself.
Yeah, no. Thank you for reminding me.
That issue that we were talking about, Nico, on the horizon, I don't want to say any more than that. It's not there. It's okay.
Okay.
Transition level.
I can only think it was down to the weather.
Must have been. Ha! Absolutely, David.
Have I gone deaf?
No, I'm not talking with a mic on. Apologies. All right, so I did the save. There's dam, and the moment I went over, you see that's bleeding through. That shouldn't be there. So that's definitely. I've taken screenshots. We can put that in the dev room later, so Zibo can just look at that. Because that's now picking up from somewhere, bits and pieces, but nothing much.
Preparing itself, as it were.
It does work when you click it. I mean, it's there, but it shouldn't get on the screen until it's required.
Uncle John, you've got mail.
The line in the speed bar, which one are you talking about? This one over here. Is it that one, Hendrik? Yes, I'm at AMS. Zibo's pretty much still working on it. There are quite a few things that keep on popping up and, you know, that need attention.
Seems I haven't got any orthos for this. I'm going to have to do some.
I am at AMS. As a matter of interest, the AUX itself, because it's related to the DME AUX and stuff, that is pretty much a work in progress, definitely.
Flaps 5 set.
That's just a visual guide to show you where the wake up and the slowdown speed should be. It's something new. It's just a setting in the EFB that you can switch on and off. Not all the carriers have that. I just happen to like it, so I keep it on. But in general, most carriers don't have it. It started with Southwest, and I know there's at least one carrier in Europe that uses that as well. But not all the guys use it.
Safe landing the cut.
Thank you, sir. It only appears during VNAV descent. So once you have acquired your altitude and stuff, you won't see it. It's all about the descent. It's basically showing you a visual representation of how the computer is going to manage the engines, because if you get to the bottom, there's certain parameters you can set up in the EFB. It will spool up, and if you get to the top, it obviously needs to slow down the engines again.
Flaps 15 set.
You're welcome.
Thousand to go. $2,500. $1,000 to go.
There's the airport. Suppose we're landing 5 right, that one, so it's gonna have to swing back quickly now.
Localizer capture.
Exactly, I miss. That's why it's still being worked on. Look at that. We did not descend. Uncle John,
Yes, sir.
we did not descend on
37.
finals. Okay, just be aware of it. I'm now having to actually hand fly down.
Mine caught.
No, I'm not talking top of descent. I'm talking on finals. I'm talking the very last turn that you make. It didn't descend. It didn't go down at all. It's like VNAV stopped working.
Okay, I'll keep you posted.
Okay. Right, Paul, I've now done all 8 saves. Apart from that one visual anomaly, everything afterwards worked, seems to work. It seems to be okay visually.
1,000.
Brilliant, that's going to be very useful.
Oh,
Taxi lights on.
there's like VNAVs popping back in.
Approaching 0.
Glide
5
slope
right.
capture.
Yeah, it's kind of not required now. We're just going to fly down manually.
400. 300. Approaching minimums. 200. Minimums. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Speed brake up. Reverse unlocked. Auto brake in use.
Wow.
60 knots. Yet. Brilliant landing.
Yeah, like you, I'm having to do a manual.
Okay.
Nicely recovered that.
5,000
Oh, yeah.
feet remaining.
119 feet per minute landing. I love that. After landing procedure.
After landing procedure.
Right, Uncle John, I'm getting off the runway as we speak. You're welcome to continue and land. No, I don't use a new landing rate plugin. Let me explain. The one that you see on the screen at the top left-hand corner that pops up, that's part of the broadcasting software. I used to have it. Then we started experimenting with all these other landing rate plugins and they would never match. So I took that one off, and believe it or not, this one on the screen matches exactly with our VA ACARS software landing rate. So that's why I'm putting it back on the screen, so you guys get an heads up of what I see on the ACARS. You understand? So that's the story behind that.
Flaps
Just
up.
see,
And
where
set.
do we go? How far are you from landing? Are you close? Oh, need I ask? There we go. Right, well, the other two guys are not far behind anyway, so we'll see if we can check them.
I see Kevin's waiting for us.
Aha,
I am.
I've noticed him. Not sure. Wait a minute, let me get my chart on board here. Looks like we can actually get in here. The chart I have and the scenery I have are two different things, by the way, gentlemen. Absolutely two different things. I'm not too bothered now. The airport scenery dates from 2014, unfortunately, apparently, according to the title. So it seems a lot of things have changed here.
Well, my scenery is completely different to yours, Nico.
Yeah, default would be. I think default would be more closer to the real one because it's newer. I think AVS is going to be totally confused because of the discrepancies that it will pick up. So I'm not worried. You know me, I'm a cowboy. I just drive anyway. Let's do it this way.
I shan't comment on that.
Ooh, there's Gates. Handbrake turn. Come on, donut. Oh, here's the line. Let's at least line up if we can.
Yeah, all my levels are wrong here.
I must say the scenery looks really nice. It must just get updated now.
Well, in my scenery, you've nicely parked on the grass there, Nico.
Fantastic, Kevin. Right, brake set. Shutdown procedure.
Shutdown procedure.
I'm going to come and park by you, Kevin.
Good plan.
Well, it's obviously reading the custom scenery. Let's look at default. You see, default is completely different.
Thank you for that, Nico. Enjoyable,
Yeah,
as always.
good, good.
Shutdown procedure completed.
Thank you, my dear. Let's log that flight. Yep, file it, file it. Aha! There is another guy coming. That's Reggie, I think.
I think that's me.
Oh, Anthony, okay. No man, Reggie's 14, you're going to be 8. We were looking at 14, so 8. If you are here, we'll see you just now, somewhere. Who's ahead? Who's in front? Anthony, you are in front. Okay, but you're too far out then. I couldn't see you. Let's zoom in that way. Nope. Okay, we don't have your visual yet.
I have Alpha Charlie 01. Going off at a tangent.
Bye-bye, Hendrik. See you next time. Welcome, Anthony.
This airfield is not flat.
My one's reasonable. Just the scenery's weird. Hello, Owen. Yes, Steve. Yeah, no, I'm sitting here just relaxed, waiting for Reggie to come now. I've got both the little doggies on my lap here. They're enjoying it. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it, so all good. Hey, Jack. Yeah, looks like he's made it. Welcome, Reggie.
Yeah, I had the same problem. I had to hand fly it from the turn.
Mm.
Yeah, same here.
Anthony, you flying into Zibo?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to get rid of the scenery. As beautiful as it is, it's actually no more useful, so we'll check what it looks like under the normal circumstances next time.
Well, the default is rubbish.
Is it?
Yes, sir. All the levels are wrong.
Oh.
Yeah, the airport is all over the place.
Oh.
As in elevation.
Okay, then I'm going to keep this for now. Even if it is wrong. At least on my screen it looks right.
Yeah, well, I've just downloaded it anyway off the org.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't look bad. It's just the layout is obviously not the same as what the charts are saying. Tough. At least the frequencies and things. Oh, you know what? No, it did work. It actually worked. It was VNAV that got lost. I was almost about to talk nonsense. Alright, well, I'm going to keep the scenery then for now, but it is dated 2014, so a lot has changed. Kevin, where are you flying to now?
I'm heading off to Kuwait.
To Kuwait, okay.
What you like?
Well, that's my next flight as well when we leave this airport again. So
Yeah, well, I had to get a flight in, you see.
I found a taxiway between the buildings.
as long as you're happy. For us, you are busy plowing the field. We'll bring the seed later. We'll plant some maize or something here for these guys.
Yeah, I'm joining you.
Yeah.
I can see you on the grass
You
as well.
messing up my grass.
Oh, sorry about that, George.
Anyway, guys, I'm going to stop the stream now. So you guys go enjoy the rest of your Saturday, whatever you do. And we'll be back later on. I'm probably going to fly in Canada tonight again. So we get daytime and then we'll do Vancouver to Kelowna. And if there's enough time, we might actually end up at Edmonton. So you guys are welcome to join us later. Enjoy yourself. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, Nico.